All right. Good morning. Good morning. Here we go. Happy Friday. Let's see. I saw Deb. Good morning. How are you? We got little Joe sitting back there. Let's see. Okay, so just a heads up, I'm having some Wi-Fi issues since last night. So I just did a FaceTime. It was fine. So I'm fingers crossed it'll be good. I think we'll be okay. But just in case I start to like cut out or anything like that, just let me know. And we got no music today because everything is off the Wi-Fi. So here we are, but we're here. We made it. Nothing we can't handle. So I will wait about 1 more minute. I'll have you get your spot set up, and then we will be ready to rock and roll. A strong start to our Friday. Right, little Joe? Ready to train, Wi-Fi or not? Let's do it. Yes, hello. Joe says, we don't need no Wi-Fi. We are ready to rock, everyone. All righty. So we will get it going. Oh, all right. Perfect there. And oh, looks like a beautiful morning. So let's do it. I'm going to put you on mute. If you need anything, just wave your arms. Otherwise, we got our 10 rounds starting with our little warm up here. Oh, you're already on mute. So let's do it, everyone. Spread on out. And we will get things going here with some leg swings up and across. Just opening up our hip here, getting our morning, our weekend started off right. We'll do one more swing and then we'll switch it on out to the other side, up and across here, just like that. Keeping a nice tall chest. Last one on that side. And then next one, we'll tap our heel, reach down and pull that toe towards your shin, bringing the opposite hand to the opposite toe and digging that heel through the floor. There we go. We'll do the last one there. And then next movement, we're going to crisscross the legs one in front of the other and then reach down towards the toes. We'll hang out at the bottom here, stretching out the lower back. And then we'll stand it on up, crisscross, other side, reaching on down to those toes. Then we'll stand it on up and we'll get into some hip circles. We're going to lift one leg up, knee above the waist, open to the side, and then lifting that leg high up and behind. Perfect there, very nice. We'll do 2 more full circles on this side. Really taking our time here, nice and smooth. Then we'll switch it on out to the other side here, up and around, front, side, and back. Nice smooth circles. Here we go. We got 2 more, keeping that belly button pulled into the spine. And then the last one here. Next one, we're going to take one knee, grab it and hug it in towards the chest. And we'll be alternating sides with these knee hugs. Hugging that knee in nice and close. And we'll do 1 more on each side. There we go. Next one, we'll grab the outside of the shin, our knee cradle, trying to get that shin parallel with the floor, really getting into the sides of these hips. There we go. We'll do 2 more on each here. Pulling up on that shin, getting that leg parallel with the ground. There we go. Last one. Next, we got our quad stretch. One arm up, grab your heel and pull your heel to your butt here, keeping those knees close together. And switch it on out. Try to keep those hips tucked so we really feel the front of our leg. And we got 1 more on each side for this quad stretch. And then the last one there. Very nice. We got feet wide to the side. We're going to reach down and touch that opposite toe. Sending those hips back and thinking about pushing that foot through the floor. There we go. We got last one there. Next one, we're going to come into a high plank down on the ground. We're going to step one foot through, keeping the back leg straight, pressing that hip towards the floor. And then we'll switch it on out, other side, pressing that back hip towards the ground. We'll step it on back. Hi, little Joe. We got world's greatest stretch. Now we're going to add a twist, lifting that hand closest to the front leg. Then replace that hand, step it back, and switch other side. Twist into the side, reaching that hand up. And we got one more on each here for this world's greatest stretch. Twisting towards that leg, twist even further. Very nice. And then the last one here, stepping through, big twist. All right, we'll stand it on up. Last one for the lower body. We got a big step back, back knee down, chest tall, reaching those arms up to the sky. And then one more big step back. Reach those arms up, chest tall. Beautiful. Next, getting into our upper body here. We're going to pull our fingertips towards the floor, nice long neck, and gently tilt the head side to side. Pulling those fingertips towards the floor. There we go. Then we're going to look to the right and look to the left. Still keeping those fingertips pulling down. There we go. And then the last one, we'll do chin down and head back. One more here, chin down and head back. Then we'll get into some shoulder circles, reaching one arm up and back, taking our time here. There we go, and then we'll reverse directions, bring that arm forwards, full circles around. Very nice, and we'll switch it on out to the other side, reaching up and back. Nice full circles, and then reverse directions, bringing that arm forwards. There we go. One more rep. Then we got arms to the side. We're going to flip one shoulder down, one palm up, and then pull those arms away from each other. And flip the arms and switch. Reaching those fingertips away. And we'll do one more on each side. Flip the whole shoulder, reach those arms apart. And last one. We got final two for our warm-up here. Arms up straight by the ears. Some small, fast circles going backwards. And then we'll start to make those circles to the sides. And then all the way down by our sides. And we'll reverse directions back up to the top. All the way up. Perfect. And then final one, my favorite, our side bend. Exhale, reach it all the way across. And switch, exhale, big reach. And we got one more on each side bend. Lean it on over. And then one final rep. All right, excellent. We are ready to go. So as always, we're going to do 10 different rounds. Our first two circuits, we have 3 rounds of each, and our last two, just 2 rounds. In terms of timing, we're gonna do 30 seconds per exercise, all back to back, completing those 4 exercises. So for our first few movements, just watching me first here, I'll demonstrate all 4. Exercise number 1, we're gonna start with our tempo air squat. Nice and slow, about 4 seconds down, 4 seconds up. Exercise number 2, we have 3 steps and a knee drive above the waist. Exercise number 3, down in a low plank. We're gonna twist the hips, dropping the hip to each side, low plank twist. And our last movement, we have a burpee, either jumping back, option 1, jump it back, roll it up, jump it up. Option 2, step it down just to a high plank, step up and reach. So here we go. We are ready to rock, and we are going to start in 5 seconds with that air squat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. Round 1. Round 1 of 10. Really thinking about pulling the floor apart with our feet here, pushing the hips back, and then squeezing the glutes to stand on up out of the hole here. Perfect, Deb. Nice job on the tempo. Looking great to start the morning. We got one final rep, and we're right into that lateral shuffle, 3 steps, and knee right above the waist. I'm gonna go a little slower on round 1, and each time I'm gonna start to pick up the pace just a little bit. There we go, looking good. 3 steps, whoop, don't trip over the mat. 3 steps, knee drive up. We got 10 more seconds, and then we're down into that low plank twist. We've got 3, 2, 1. Right down on those elbows. Here we go. Hips nice and low. Dropping that hip just a couple inches towards the floor. That's all it'll take to feel that right through those obliques. Twisting and dropping that hip. We got 10 more seconds down here, and then our final 30 into that burpee, jumping or stepping in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna come right from the ground, drop it down, jump it up. Core is tight as you lower to the floor, and you have that option to just step back into that high plank and then reach those arms on up. Very nice here. We got 10 seconds to go, about 2 more reps. There we go, keep it moving. Last one, and time. All righty, quick start to the morning, breaking a sweat already. Oh, and we got a little chihuahua, little mascot, co-coach. All right, 15 more seconds. Same thing, 2 more rounds. Now we're up, we're awake. Here we go. Round 2 in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, nice and slow. Hips back, pushing the hips behind, and then driving those knees wide. Tuck and squeeze at the top. Lots of tension between you and the ground here. The more you focus on pulling those feet apart, the more we're gonna feel the back of those legs. There we go, we got 10 more seconds here, tuck and squeeze. 1 final rep. There we go, looking good. And then right into that lateral shuffle with that knee above the waist. Round 2, I'm trying to go just a little faster. Body is warm now. You wanna feel that core as that boom, knee comes up. Yes, there we go, Deb, looking good. Come on, we got 10 seconds. Warmed up, ready to rock. Last couple reps. We've got 3, 2, 1. Down on the ground, low plank twist. Here we go. Down on those elbows. Dropping that hip each way here. There we go. Trying to roll right onto the edges of those pinky toes. We got 10 more seconds, and just hold that plank if you need to. Good work here. Almost. We got 3, 2, 1. Final 30. Right into those burpees. You know it's going to be a tough day. When round 1, we're already doing burpees. We are in it. Dropping that chest down. Hop the feet up. Big jump overhead. Perfect work here. We got 10 seconds to go. Roll it on down. Jump it on up. 1 final burpee. And time. All right. Nice work there. Thumbs up if we're feeling good. In it, 2 rounds in. Yes. There we go. All right. We have 15 seconds. 3rd and final set for legs. And then we're on some upper body. All right. Here we go. 3rd set, best set. In 3, 2, 1. Hips back. Nice tall chest. There we go, exactly. Just like that, pushing the hips behind. Tuck and squeeze at the top. We know things are getting serious when the jacket comes off. We are warm. Little summertime heat. We got 10 more seconds. Perfect job on that tempo, Deb. Way to rock it. One final rep. Beautiful. Right into that lateral shuffle. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Nice job there. That knee should stay nice and wide to the side. Driving it right above the waist. There we go. We got 15 seconds. Little extra push for this third set. Keep on breathing. Keep on moving. Starting the day off strong. We got 3, 2, 1. Right down. Final minute into that low plank twist. Here we go. Hips are low. Dropping to each side here. There we go. Nice job on these. Twist in that hip. Perfect. Come on. We got 15. Keep those hips low. Rolling onto the edge of those pinky toes. Nice work here. Almost. We got 3, 2, 1. All right. Roll it down. Jump it up. Trying to get one more round than we did in that last 2 rounds. Getting that chest all the way down. Jumping on up. Alrighty, we got final 10. Let's get 3 more reps in here. Here we go. We got 2 more. Hop it down. Press it up. Last one. And time. Alrighty, shake it on out. AC is going down. We are getting hot in here. Alrighty. A little bit of water. Definitely stay hydrated. And we're on to some upper body. So, coming up next, we're going to start exercise number 1. We're going to be bent over at the waist. We have our thumbs up. We have a bent over. T-raise, thumbs up. Shoulders pulled back. Nice and smooth. High as we can. All the way back down. Exercise number 2, we're going to do a push-up into a narrow push-up. I'm going to do them from the knees. So I'm here, hips forward. 1 push-up, elbows wide. Turn your elbows forward. And then narrow push-up, elbows straight back. Exercise number 3, we're going flat on our stomach into a Superman. We have arch up, squeeze the upper back, lift the thumbs up, back, and forward. So only get about 3 or 4 reps there. And then our final exercise, we have a high plank. So I'll give 2 options here. High plank, feet nice and wide. We're going to do a single arm swimmer. So arm is here, reach the arm behind, back, and down. So this one's actually for our shoulder mobility as well as our core. If we have any sort of wrist stuff going on there, instead, you're going to alternate lifting your hand to the opposite toe. So we're still getting that twist, that single arm, single leg, but not a lot of pressure on the wrist instead of that single arm variation. So let's do it. Little upper body pump. Pumped up for the weekend. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Bent over at that waist, thumbs up, nice and smooth, up to the sky, and back down. Keeping a nice long neck here. Thumbs up as high as we can. Taking our time. Exhaling as we lift those thumbs as high as we can. Directly out to the sides. Looking good up there, Deb. Very nice. We got 5 seconds until we're down to that push-up combination. Last one, and drop it on down. We got wide push-up, right into narrow push-up. Elbows straight back, and then elbows wide. Making sure, especially if we're down on the knees, that those hips are staying pressed forward the whole time. If you need to, you can even gently touch them against the floor for a second, as long as we're being nice and active at the bottom. Last one, and now we're flat on that stomach. We got Superman, arch it up, squeeze the upper back, then lift the thumbs to the side. just like our bent over raise. So we're hitting 3 angles here. Chest up, lift the chest, squeeze the upper back, and then thumbs up to the side. We'll do 1 last rep here. Chest up. Hi, Joe. Watch. Thumbs to the side. Bring them in. And now we're going to press up into that high plank. Last 30 seconds. Single arm swimmer. Or if you're flat on your back, you're going to touch the opposite hand to the opposite toe. So we still get into those obliques. On this single arm swimmer, really think about pressing that supporting hand through the ground to keep yourself nice and tall. We've got less than 10 seconds here. Almost. 3, 2, and time. All right, a lot on the shoulders there for sure. All of those, especially those bent over, the T exercise and that Superman exercise, really focused on this upper back here. Really good for our posture, any sort of stress, just really opening up that space. So great work on those. We got 10 more seconds to get back to it. Almost there. We've got 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Right into that bent over fly. Thumbs up, forehead looking down at the ground. Pull those arms away. All right, nice job here. Lifting those thumbs even 1 inch higher than you think. Just when you think you're at the top, try to go that extra centimeter. Almost there. We've got 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down into those push-ups. Here we go. Hips forward, elbows wide, and turn the elbows straight back. There we go. Keeping those hips pressed forward. Elbows narrow. Hey, Joe. And elbows wide. We got a naughty kitty in the corner, tearing shit up. Almost there. We got 3, 2, 1. Flat on that stomach. Here we go. Chest up, squeeze the upper back, then lift the thumbs to the side. Try to pick that chest up. Chest up off the floor. He's a teenager now. Lift the chest, squeeze the upper back, and thumbs to the side. We are halfway through. Watch out. Keep it going. Lift the chest, squeeze the upper back. There we go. 1 final rep here. Lift them on up, squeeze to the side, and final 30 seconds into that swimmer. Really focus on keeping those hips level. If we're flat on our back, making sure that back is really staying pressed, lower back into the floor. Nice job here. Pull the belly button into the spine on both movements. We got 10 final seconds to stay up and stay strong. Almost there. We've got 3, 2, and time. You're a naughty kitty, little Joe. You're a naughty kitty. All right, we are halfway through, 5 rounds in. Cat mom life is tough. You're a tough one. Come here. Come here. High five from Joe. Yes. All right. We got 5 seconds, last set for upper body for now. Let's get it going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Thumbs up, tall chest. Pull those arms up and to the sky. Make sure our chest is staying above our waist. Our forehead is down at the ground, and those hips are back. We got 15 more seconds here. Nice and smooth. Thumbs way up high. Beautiful. We got 1 final rep. Very nice. And we'll come right down to the ground here into our push-ups. Last set to pump it up. Elbows wide. Turn the elbows back. Nice and narrow. There we go. Getting that chest all the way down. Nice work here. Halfway through already. Again, really making sure those hips are forward the whole time. Almost there. We've got 3, 2, 1. Final minute here. Here we go. Arms up. Lift the chest. Squeeze the upper back. Thumbs up to the side. Back and down. I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades back as hard as you can, and then lift those thumbs up high. Still keeping a long neck here. We got 2 more reps. Big lift, big squeeze, thumbs up. Here we go, final rep. And then we're right up into that single arm swimmer. Here we go, feet extra wide. Final 30 here. Reach the arm behind the back, up to the ear, and back down. You are a statue trying to keep those hips as level as you can. And on that flat back variation, really pressing the back into the floor. Belly button pulled into the spine. Almost there. We've got 3, 2, and time. Very good. Thumbs up if you're feeling good so far. Feeling better than we woke up? Yes. Excellent. Feeling pretty and pumped in pink. Looking good. So, back to some lower body as well as a little bit of cardio. We're going to kick things up a notch. Round 3, we got just 2 sets, so we got to give these everything we got. So, let's do it. Our first exercise, we're going to start with a split squat. 1 foot in front of the other, tall chest, straight up, straight down. We're going to do just 15 seconds on each side, so we got to be quick on the transition. Exercise number 2, this is where I want like full intensity for everyone here. So we're going to do squat jumps, right up, right down. No pauses, just continuous movement. If you're not jumping, instead, still a challenging alternative. Squat pulse at the bottom, staying low, pushing those hips back. Exercise number 3, we have a couple different options here. Option number 1, on the hands, we're going to do mountain climber, cross mountain climber, cross mountain climber. Option number 2, instead, you're pretty much going to do the same thing flat on your back, hands under the hips. You're going to do knee to chest, just continuous here. So same exact motion, just taking the pressure out of the wrists. And then our final movement, another 2 options. We want high knees, also as intense as we can, or option 2, high knee march, just as good. Big flex if we're ready to flex on them. Flex Friday, let's go. All right, now we're ready. We're gonna start in 10 seconds with that split squat, 15 seconds on each side. Get it ready. Round 1, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Straight up, straight down, yes. Should almost pretend like we're staying vertical, up and down in a column. We got about 2 more reps on this first side. Last one, and switch it out, other leg, straight up, straight down. Driving through that front heel. Nice work here. We got 5 seconds till we get to those squat jumps. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All out effort, either squat jump or staying low, pulsing at the bottom. Yes. Nice job there. Right up, right down. Good. On these jumps, explosive through the floor. We got 15 seconds. It's only 2 rounds, so we got to push. Come on, come on. Less than 10. Stay in it. Stay with me. We got 3, 2, down on the ground, mountain climber, or flat on that back, knees to the chest. So we got knee to chest, cross the body, keeping those hips nice and low, hands directly beneath those shoulders. We're halfway through here. Drive those knees all the way up, both movements. Almost, almost. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, right to those high knees. Knees up, high knee march or high knee run. There we go. Yep, yes, just like that. Tuck the hips. There we go. Coach Joe is running around too. He's doing high knees. Don't you worry. We got 10 seconds. Keep breathing. Keep those hips tucked. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right, that one, we'll get the heart rate going. Go work there. Amazing job. We got one. Oh, there he goes. One more round. And then, I don't know if you can see him, but he is just sprinting around. And then after this, we're back to a little bit more arms. And that'll be a very strong Friday. So let's do it with that split squat in 3, 2, 1. Straight up, straight down, squeezing that back glute, keeping those hips tucked underneath. Yes, just like that. We got one last rep on this side, and switch it out, other leg. Squeeze that back glute, straight up, straight down. Beautiful, Deb. Form is looking good. We got 3, 2, 1. Onto that squat jump or low squat pulse. Yes. Hips back, nice tall chest, explosive through the floor. Good work here. We got 15. Woo, shake it out if you need a second. And then right back to it. Even coach needs a second on these. Almost there. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, down to that mountain climber or need a chest. Here we go. Need a chest, drive it through and across the body. Perfect here. Keeping those hips low, driving that knee down and across. Outstanding. We got 10 seconds. Keep pushing. We want the same complementary feeling through the core on the high knees, done back to back on purpose. We got 3, 2, 1. Same idea with those high knees. Still working our hip flexors, lower part of these abs, and getting the heart rate going all at once. There we go. There we go. Come on. Pick it up the last 15 and drive that knee all the way up. Less than 10. Finish strong. Last step for cardio. Almost there. 3, 2, time. Thank goodness that was only 2 rounds. That was a tough one. We got 1 final circuit to go. So our next circuit, we have some upper body, a lot of triceps, a lot of shoulders. Again, just 2 rounds. Exercise number 1. We're gonna start in a push-up, hips forward. I'm gonna do these for my knees as well. Pause, push up. We're gonna hold about a couple seconds and back up. We've done these a couple weeks, so normally we hold just for 1 second. Try to hold for 2 seconds this week. Add a little bit of extra time at the bottom there. Exercise number 2, we have 2 options. Option 1, fingertips forward, hips up, tricep dip, elbows straight back. Careful on the shoulders there. We don't want to go too low. Or an alternative, if we feel anything through our shoulders or our wrists, we're going to be down on our knees and almost think like you're doing a tricep push down, just dropping the elbows towards the ground. Exercise number 3, challenging one on the balance, but a great one here. We have a bear plank, extra wide, and you're going to touch your opposite hand to your opposite toe. An alternative for that one there, you're going to be down on the elbows, holding a low bear plank to take any pressure off the wrists, but still working the core. Final exercise, we have a no push-up burpee, which will be a little bit more on the core since we got to stay tight on the jump back. So I'm here, no push-up burpee, jump it up. Otherwise, no push-up burpee, step it up. Here we go. Final 2 rounds, starting in 5 seconds with that pause. Push up, down on the ground in 3, 2, 1. Hips forward, 2-second pause at the bottom. 1, 2, then press it up. At that pause at the bottom, we're nice and active. We're not resting. We're creating as much tension as we can through the chest. Think about pushing the hands through the floor as you have that isometric hold at the bottom. We'll do 1 last rep till we get to those tricep dips. Yes, here we go. On to the tricep dips, fingertips forward, elbows straight back, hips up. Just a little dip, just 2 to 3 inches is all it takes. Send the elbows straight back. We get a little extra stretch for the shoulders as well. Dip in the hips. We got 10 more seconds to go. Almost there. Last couple reps. We've got 3, 2, 1. Up into that bear plank. Here we go. Otherwise, we're going to hold at the bottom. We're going to tap that opposite hand to the opposite foot. Another one here where we're super active with pressing the hands through the floor. We've got just 10 more seconds here. Hips are low, extra wide with the stance. We've got 3, 2, 1, right into that no push-up burpee. Jump it back, little hop at the top. Nice soft landings as you jump those feet back. Excellent work here. Keep it moving. We've got 10 seconds to finish strong. Last couple reps. Almost there. We've got 3, 2, and time. Alrighty. Now we need a low flex before the last round. Low flex. Practice our flexing on them for Friday. We got final round happening in 15 seconds. Everything we got left in the tank. And then after that, we have a cool down and then some time for some Q&A. Here we go. Last set. Best set in 3, 2, 1. Hips forward. 2 minutes of work. And that will be a wrap. Elbows back, chest is down. Big push through the floor. Nice work here. Halfway through. Full 2-second hold. Big press up. Excellent work. You got it. Keeping it going. We got one last rep. Very nice. And then right into that triceps dip. All right. Elbows straight back. Little dip. Pressing through that floor. Nice work here. Keep on moving through. We got 15 seconds. And then we're into that last minute for the day. Awesome work. We've got 3, 2, 1. Into that bear plank. Here we go. Knees up off the floor. Extra wide. Opposite hand to opposite foot. Think about bringing your foot more towards your hand and trying to bring it nice and slow and steady. We've got 15 seconds to go. Knees nice and close to the floor. Last couple seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Last 30, everything we got left. That no push-up burpee. Core is tight. Chest all the way tall as we hop it up. Come on, come on. We got 15 seconds to go. Last couple reps here. Almost. Final 10, final 10. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Very good. That was a tough one for sure. Let's cool it down for about 1 minute here, and then we'll have just a couple minutes for some questions. We're going to come flat on that back. First one, we're just going to hug that knee into the chest, pulling it straight in here. We're going to feel that hip flexor as we pull that knee down and across. There we go. We'll switch it out to the other side, hugging that knee in, pulling it tight into the chest here. There we go. We'll go back to that first leg, lift the knee up again, twist it across the body, dropping that knee into the floor, and we'll look over the opposite shoulder. Keep on twisting here. And then we'll gently switch it over, other side, shift the hips, Oop, drop the knee. Heard that crack. Looking over that shoulder, a little self-adjust, Dr. Pepper. Very nice there. We'll do one more for the upper body, getting into the upper back twisting here. We have a thread the needle, reaching one arm underneath and through, pressing that shoulder into the ground. Trying to reach that pinky finger away. And then, last one here, looking, twisting at that upper back. Alrighty, we will make our way on up here. Give me just 1 second. Alrighty, so Deb, I'm going to take you off mute here. Excellent work. I think you might need to do it. Let me see. Yep, there we go. All right. So first, Deb, how was your workout? How was it?
It was great. Thank you. I was tired when we started, and now I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. I find that too. It's like once you get going, it's the body's natural caffeine. So excellent work. Glad I was able to hop on before my LASIK this morning. So tell me, do you have any questions? How has your week been? Any wins, successes, challenges, anything that you're working through?
Yeah, I did a lot of miles this week.
Very good.
And yeah, my knees were better. Did a lot of elevation. Yeah, I'm not too sore from the work.
Okay, good.
I'm super pumped about. So feeling good, and just going to try to increase the miles before I do big.
Yeah, perfect. Very good there. So a couple things on that. Just because I always like to kind of comment on those things. So one thing that stood out to me there was like the soreness factor, and this is just for everyone on the group as well. So kind of doing like some myth busting as well and just some information. So one of the things that is like a common myth that some people believe is like, oh, if I'm not super sore, like crushing myself after a workout, like I didn't do a good job or whatever. And that's like completely false. Actually, usually you get sore a lot in the beginning when you're first starting with training, because your body is, all these changes are happening. But as you start to progress, actually for myself, like I never get sore, like unless I really like go all out or do something different. You just start to kind of get used to it. And then a little bit of soreness is good. And then in terms of, what was I going to say? With the soreness there, we always want to have a nice balance, because if you're crushing your body so much and you're sore, like you're just under recovered. So we want to keep you in a nice like balance there. So a little bit, the best happy medium is that feeling when you're like, ooh, I can feel my glutes, like I worked out, but it's like you can still walk up the stairs. So just for everyone else in terms of how you're feeling with your workouts, in the programming, it's very intentional. I don't try to crush you guys because we're all in it for the long term. So a little bit of soreness is ideal. And then the second thing you mentioned, which is also great for everyone else to hear as well, is like getting in those extra steps. So love to hear that. So like for everyone else on the call, so Deb, she is a very avid mountain hiking. She does a lot of outdoor activities. She does dog walking. So getting in those extra steps, it goes beyond just like the hour that we're working out. So if you do have a desk job, Deb is fortunate enough to be able to get that activity and spend outside. But if you are sitting at your desk, I would recommend every hour or so, just getting up, taking a 5-minute walk. And that's going to be enough to add up over the day. If you take a 5-minute walk every hour for 8 hours, that's almost an hour of walking. So an hour that you didn't have. And in those 5 minutes, in terms of productivity, you're actually going to be more productive from taking that 5-minute break than trying to cram anything into those 5 minutes when you probably needed a break anyways. So all great stuff there, and love to hear it. So I didn't get any questions this week, but those two things are definitely applicable to everyone. So hope that is helpful. And then just a couple notes on logistics for the next week or so. So in about an hour, I'm getting eye surgery. So if anyone texts me or anything, can't really look at my phone, so I'm not gonna be able to see it. But I should be okay by maybe like Monday or so to kind of look in my phone, look at your guys' workouts and stuff. And then I myself cannot work out for at least a full week. So for next Friday, I'm going to send you guys 2 video options that you can do on your own time. And they're all pre-recorded. So 2 fun workouts. They're 30-minute hits. So I think you'll definitely enjoy it. And then we'll be right back to our regular schedule. And then, yeah. So this recording, I might take a little extra time to upload because I got to head right to the doctor. So this will be up at some point in the group. And otherwise, I'll see you guys soon.
Good luck.
All right. Thank you. 2020 vision in 2020. So we'll be to it. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks, Deb. Have a great weekend.
You too.